Fact, we are time poor and stress rich. What happens in that scenario? Generally, good habits go out the proverbial window and bad habits are reinforced. So we don't make time to exercise or to rest adequately. We eat unhealthy, convenient meals, and we potentially smoke or drink too much. So why, at a time when we have access to more information about how to be healthy, that we have reached a tipping point where there are more people that are overweight and obese than underweight? Well, sometimes too much information can actually be detrimental. Greg McKeown, in his book called Essentialism, speaks about decision fatigue. That implies that the more choices we are forced to make or the more information we have, the more the quality of the decision-making deteriorates. In my work, I see the impact of decision fatigue all the time. What I see happening in terms of choices and human behavior, especially around lifestyle, are three things. One, thoroughness is sacrificed in favor of convenience. When we are time poor and stress abounds, we generally choose immediate gratification versus a long-term view of our health. Secondly, we are overwhelmed, so we end up immobilized. We just don't do anything. And thirdly, I see a lot of knee-jerk reactions where people go on these extreme, short-lived fad diets. This effect is clearly demonstrated by the fact that we are experiencing, not just locally in Africa, but in other regions where I do a lot of work, Europe and the Middle East, the tsunami of non-communicable disease, illnesses related to lifestyle choices, so diabetes, heart disease, hypertension, overweight and obesity. Despite having access to more information than ever, we are making convenient choices based on familiarity rather than importance. We are overwhelmed and confused, so we end up immobilized. We don't do anything about our health and well-being. Or thirdly, we go on these extreme fad diets that are actually harmful. So more information is not key. Knowledge really only imparts power when it is put into positive action. And because our history becomes our biology, we simply have to approach behavior change with the understanding that we need to encourage changes that promote ease rather than adding more stress because we are so stress-rich and time-poor. Many people might argue that information matters the most when creating behavior change, but not so. According to BJ Fogg from Stanford University, it is hot triggers that are the most powerful element in changing behavior. So what triggers have you got in place to help your employees create positive behaviors despite them being stress-rich and time-poor? My work as a professional speaker doing keynotes and consulting includes these behavioral dynamics, and I would be delighted to discuss opportunities with you.